Hey, good morning. My brothers, my sisters, my prayer family, my life family, myself. Yeah, it's been interesting. So after a kind of 3 or 4 weeks of travel and festivals and events, being around really kind of people who are in a high state of consciousness and, very, very loving environment, and everybody's kind of having experiences and setting intentions, and I'm having experiences and setting intentions, and it's just all very magical and electrical and crackling. And I was told, actually, after the very first one, which was with Sacred Sons, that on leaving there would be a contraction. But I left Sacred Sons and I didn't just go home. I went to, another event, which is Fit for Service event, and then went through the Fit for Service event with more knowledge, more learning, more experiences, more beautiful souls, more beautiful experiences, and then left that and then went on to Florida to Fireflies Forest, which is more beautiful people, more completely new experiences, more. So it's just like this continuously expanding, crackling, kind of state of consciousness. And now coming home, now I get the contraction. Now I understand. Now I understand what they were talking about, in addition to kind of just being really physically exhausted and mentally exhausted, is just, like all kinds of feelings of retraction and contraction, like I'm back in the space where the old habits happen. I am, for better or for worse, still the same person with the same skills and talents. I've never been a great journaler, so I have these fears that if I don't, journal correctly or change that I'm gonna, lose the benefits or the insights or the integration that's possible from all of this stuff. And so, so I called out yesterday into one of my groups and had a brother reach out and kind of hold the space for me to kind of share what I'm going through, and he related and he held the space and lovingly reminded me about the contraction, and just that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. And give me a few ideas. He suggested maybe I share about what's going on with me, which is funny because I feel like that's kind of what I'm doing. So anyway, the human side of me is kind of watching what's happening on this channel, and there's a few people subscribing, and part of me that wants to be famous or wants to be relevant or something like that. It's like, okay, well, how do I need to change my content? This isn't content, it's just me. How do I need to make my content more viewable so people watch longer or whatever, marketable? It's a very interesting question. I just want to stay authentic. That's my goal. And still maybe, in sharing who I am, maybe run across some people who were just like me maybe 2, 3, 4 years ago, who maybe, by me sharing who I am today, we'll have some opportunity to find some growth, something helpful. I hope that's you. So comfortably, beautifully slipping and sliding right into that place of oneness. Just lovely, lovely. place of consciousness where I am aware that this body, these eyes, and this story through which I'm currently observing the universe is not the only expression of myself, but that indeed consciousness itself is me, is the truth of me, is the truth of all of us, is the truth of we. And so from this place of I am, connected to the I am that looks at itself through your mirror, through my mirror, through everybody's mirror, the I am that joyfully recognizes itself as it meets itself with strangers on the streets. I say yes to the experience of life that is happening in my manifestation in this body as me today. As I reach forward into this day with my heart, I embrace every experience. I know that absolute joy is waiting for me today, is waiting to be grabbed and grappled and embraced. That the stack of mail on my computer desk, that the stack of laundry on my couch, that the as yet unaddressed issues of my 3D life will be addressed and issued in time, and as needed, and that there's nothing happening in my circumstantial life that cannot be handled with awareness, with time, with attention, with everything that I have to give. There's nothing going on that I'm not completely 100% capable of handling, and handling with joy in my heart, even if it's uncomfortable, even if it's hard to do, even if I need to ask for help. And in fact, I do. I commit myself to asking for help, but this is not a journey that needs to be walked alone. And my brothers and my sisters and my family joyfully hold a space and hold a sharing place for me to be at one and as one with them, as we share our time, as we share our energy, as we share our expertise in helping each other to grow and manifest more beautifully the more perfect world that we all know is possible. I am more and more watchful for the tendency to slip into old habits. And as these invitations to slip into old habits arise, I say, hello, habit. Hello, habit. Why don't you just sit right here next to me while I try something different? While I pick up a different tool, while I call somebody different, while I do something different, while I learn something different. I choose with my power, with my choice, a direction of different. I choose a direction of different. I choose a direction of elevated. With every choice, with every moment, I invite myself to choose elevation. I invite myself to accept that challenge. So grateful to be me, so grateful to be me now. And so I let this prayer go, let these words go, knowing that it is only their nature to be made manifest. And I trust the universe, and I trust my brothers and sisters, and I trust consciousness the love, intelligence, energy. That is spirit. I trust, I trust, I trust. Thank you. Let it be, and so it is. Amen. Aho. I say, good morning. It's time for me to get back to the gym, or I don't know, I've been kind of thinking of maybe doing yoga, and all the spiritual boys were talking about doing jujitsu. Maybe I'll take up some jujitsu. All right, have a good day. Be blessed. Carry joy with you. Keep that smile on your face. Remember that you may be the only image of God somebody sees today. Let it be that smile on your face. Let it be that random act of kindness that you perform. I trust you. You got this. We got this.